It's truly fun to see my 10-year-old, who is difficult to control sometimes, come home and talking about the solar system and online and showing me different things. It's absolutely beautiful. Well done.
If anything, it's in spite of that.
Congratulations. Stacy Hopkins is a classroom teacher and teacher librarian who works with a variety of teachers to present innovative and fun deep learning activities for students at Leary's Brook Junior High. She introduced an artifact museum where students were presented with a variety of objects from decades ago to explore and determine their use. Ms. Hopkins has also led professional development for colleagues. In 2019, she helped a group of students facilitate coding professional development to teachers at the school district to add to their classroom practice. During the pandemic, she has facilitated many professional learning sessions on teaching in a virtual setting to teachers around the province. Ms. Hopkins leads STEAM, coding, and even podcasting clubs for students. She has successfully applied for grant funding for additional school technology and partnered with Can Code organizations such as Kid Code Jeunesse and Brilliant Labs. She is a member of the NLTA Technology Education Special Interest Council, where she promotes STEAM education within the district. Congratulations to Mrs. Stacy Hopkins. Congratulations. Colin Barry is a member of the St. Matthew's School community and is known for going above and beyond to create innovative, fun, and safe learning environment for students. Mr. Barry is a believer in student-led learning and hands-on exploration, whether they are working on Genius Hour projects, passion projects, coding, working on STEM projects, exploring cultures through food cafes, or examining media literacy. Mr. Barry students are engaged, having fun, and learning new things every day. Mr. Barry embraces the use of new technology to provide opportunities for all students to become familiar and comfortable with innovative technology experiences. While learning online, students are engaged in social emotional learning activities such as a creative writing cafe, science inquiries and observations, and oral language activities. He allows students to use the online platform in ways not only to engage and support students, but to provide a stage for students to shine and showcase their strengths. Congratulations, Mr. Barry. Congratulations. Madame Céline Monnier a rejoint le Conseil scolaire francophone provincial en 2003 en tant qu'enseignante à l'École des Grands Vents. Pendant toutes ces années, elle s'est distinguée par la maîtrise de sa fonction, ses compétences réelles en leadership et son aisance relationnelle. Mais plus encore, la grande force de Madame Monnier, c'est la mise en œuvre de la politique de l'enseignement et l'apprentissage adapté aux élèves. Elle devient alors la spécialiste de lecture de l'école en même temps que l'enseignant bibliothécaire. Elle commence par mettre en place des structures pour venir en appui aux interventions de ses collègues en matière de littératie. Elle développe également ses connaissances, notamment en technopédagogie, convaincue des possibilités offertes par le progrès technique dans le domaine de l'éducation. C'est d'ailleurs elle qui assure l'achat et la dotation des ressources pédagogiques appropriées et surtout facilite des activités d'apprentissage pour ses élèves. Sa plus grande contribution est sans doute l'élaboration du carrefour d'apprentissage. Ce projet permet aux élèves d'imaginer, de créer et d'innover tout en s'adaptant à leur réalité. À cette occasion, elle supervise le projet de réaménagement de l'espace bibliothécaire. L'arrivée de la pandémie offre à Mme Monnier une nouvelle occasion de mettre sa créativité au service des élèves. Elle conçoit une bibliothèque virtuelle cette fois-ci, qui offre aux étudiants la possibilité d'accéder des ressources pédagogiques. C'est encore elle qui organise des tournois de littératie, histoire de maintenir l'excellence scolaire tout en divertissant des jeunes en situation de confinement. C'est donc en reconnaissance de son énergie, son engagement et de sa créativité au service des élèves que le Conseil scolaire francophone provincial est fier de nommer Mme Céline Monnier au prix de Premier ministre pour l'innovation dans l'enseignement. Félicitations, Mme Monnier. Before we move on to the Minister of Education's Award for Compassion in Teaching, I ask Minister Osborne to come forward to say a few words.
Thank you. And again, congratulations on the Prime Minister's Award. One example of professionalism and innovation. What an impressive group of educators, both for the Premier's both for the Premier's and the Minister's Awards. I am delighted to be here. This is the first annual. When myself and the Premier had spoke about recognising educators, it really was brought about as a result of COVID and the educators who have gone above and beyond. And I know we've both said many, many times in the media how appreciative we are for our educators, especially during these challenging times. So it's an honour for both of us to be here today and present these awards. Ashley, as I said, congratulations again. I think you know, to receive that award is just incredible. The Minister of Education's Award for Compassion in Teaching. This award recognizes the inspirational and compassionate teachers in our K-12 school system who've gone above and beyond to support the social, emotional, and mental health of their students, colleagues, and school community as a whole. While professionals all around the world are recognized for excellence in various forms, we often overlook the importance of compassion and human connection. For educators, compassion and empathy and understanding are key skills that connect all of you with your students. Teaching doesn't stop at the classroom. It spills out into the hallways, into extracurricular activities, and in some cases, even outside the schools. This year, more than ever, students have relied on their educators to guide them through a year where challenges extended beyond tests and assignments. As I have said, I am so proud to recognize some of the teachers today who I know are having that impact on their students throughout the province. These educators were nominated either by their peers, by their students, or by the parents of students. And as I close, I want to thank all educators here today and also the educators throughout the province. The successes of our school system cannot happen without you. We do envision positive changes in our school system over the coming years, and we will be looking to further empower our educators to build on their creativity and the experience in our schools. And before I invite Ashley back up, again, I want to thank Tony and from the English district, Peter from the Francophone district, and Trent from the NLTA. I have a positive and strong working relationship with all three, entities, and I quite simply couldn't do my job without the assistance of those individuals as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Dustin Rideout is an exemplary teacher who has been instrumental in the success of NLESD Connect Ed. One of Mr. Rideout's strengths is his ability to establish relationships, even as a remote instructional resource teacher. He created a virtual Sunshine Room to support students receiving functional curriculum. The Sunshine Room was a virtual learning space where he could meet with learners both individually and with their peers. Mr. Rideout ensures that all students and families have everything they need to succeed. It is not uncommon for him to drop supplies off to students' homes and arrange to meet with students, families, and even community workers in person in order to build stronger online learning relationships. Mr. Rideout stepped up to support teachers from across the province as they prepared to pivot to online learning last year. He has reached out to educators, inviting them to join virtual conversations about online learning through Google Meet. Through his efforts, he connected with and supported over 100 educators and continues to offer pop-ups professional learning opportunities. Congratulations, Mr. Dustin Rideout.
I'd just like you all to note, in case you think I had anything to do with the selection, notice that the Minister's Awards are a little bit bigger than the Premier's Awards.
This year, Erin Coates' support of the social, emotional, and mental health of students only deepened and grew. Mrs. Coates' support was evident through her extracurricular engagement with students, through new clubs at school, teaching practices, and her openness and courage with her own experiences during the Mount Pearl Senior High outbreak. Always a reflective and dynamic educator, Mrs. Coates brought new assignments, projects, and activities into the classroom. This included a photography project that saw students looking at moments or experiences in their own lives and creating photo essays around them. She demonstrated caring and support for students by covering the English and language arts curriculum in ways that reaches students' lives, their experiences, and their interests. Beyond her work in the classroom, Mrs. Coates showed her greatest capacity for compassion when the school and community experienced an outbreak of COVID-19. She connected with students virtually and was honest and direct with them about her own challenges and experience. She rallied, supported, encouraged, and inspired students, colleagues, and the community. Congratulations, Mrs. Erin Coates. Natalie Brunet shows great compassion for all students and colleagues at McDonald Drive Junior High, especially those from disadvantaged backgrounds. To quote one parent, "To speak highly of Natalie is not a difficult task. It is something that truly comes natural. Natalie is the voice of encouragement, the voice saying you can do it, and a warm smile on a tough day. She's the teacher that I feel every student should have at least once in their years of schooling." She actually taught me. She goes above and beyond with lessons of kindness and compassion, along with a very deep, in-depth, and detailed curriculum. She is also an advocate for the LGBT plus community, both teaching and practicing inclusion for all. Her classroom is a safe space for everyone. Anything less for Natalie is unacceptable. Madame Brunet is also well known among colleagues for her passion and compassion and advocating for equality, diversity, and inclusion in society. Her classes are filled with compassion-related anecdotes in science and technology. Congratulations, Madame Natalie Brunet. Merci, Madame. Science was a lot of fun with Madame Brunet. I just want to put that out there. Okay, our next award. Sarah Toop of Beachy Cove Elementary was described as a honeybee by those who nominated her for the Minister's Award. The initiatives she has built during her time at Beachy Cove Elementary will have a lasting impact on students and the community. Mrs. Toop's classroom is where compassion, empathy, understanding, and kindness are at the heart of every activity. The topics of kindness, diversity, and respect are at the forefront of her classroom teaching, learning, and conversations, along with mental health and wellness. She celebrates diversity and challenges students to embrace differences and cultivates change for a better world. Celebrations such as Pride Week and Every Child Matters create a welcoming and empathetic kindergarten classroom. Mrs. Toop gives each child autonomy over their learning and provides the guidance needed for success. She also encourages a true love and appreciation of nature through her enthusiasm and forest school initiatives, taking the time to immerse students in the forest outside the classroom. Congratulations, Mrs. Sarah Toop. Catherine Tansley of Mount Pearl Intermediate is a music teacher and guidance counselor that connects with students and focuses on their individual needs. It has never been about the best performance for her, but about her students feeling like they have a place. Having gained the confidence of many students at Mount Pearl Intermediate, she helped to create an LGBTQ+ group called Free to Be Me, and even continued it virtually during school shutdowns. She arranged school-wide support for this group through such events as MPI's Rainbow Day, when all students and staff were encouraged to wear the colors of the rainbow flag. Mrs. Tansley's calm, kind, and caring ways have forged connections with both students and staff. Her work in areas of anti-racism and LGBTQ+ in the school and her knowledge and sharing of resources are phenomenal. She has created a safe space for students and staff, no matter the issue. She always follows up and does whatever she can to help everyone, especially those that need it most, becoming someone students and staff feel they can rely on. Congratulations to Mrs. Catherine Tansley. As a teacher at Swift Current Academy, Ms. Pamela Avery cares for all students at Swift Current Academy as if they were her own children. She's constantly checking in with students throughout the day and being responsive to their needs, both academically and social-emotionally. She demonstrates consistently that she values their opinions, needs, and wants. She is always flexible and responsive to their input and is there to give them guidance or an ear to listen. She often forgoes her morning preparation period just to see and spend time with the students. Ms. Avery offers a helping hand no matter the task, such as covering duty, reaching out to a parent, speaking with a student, or supporting a staff member. She is actively involved in student leadership and the school council, special delivery team, teaching and learning team, finance committee, and occupational health and safety committee. She is always smiling and positive and shows kindness to students, colleagues, parents, and those around her. She truly creates a safe and caring environment in the classroom and school. Ms. Avery helps students feel welcomed, cared for, and loved. Congratulations to Ms. Pamela Avery. According to the student who nominated Gayle Spicer of St. James Regional High, Port aux Basques, she is so much more than someone who teaches. To quote a colleague, "The life lessons and memories created the last 3 years are irreplaceable. Mrs. Spicer creates a home away from home, a motherly presence that makes students want to do their absolute best at not only school, but life." Mrs. Spicer does not know a start and end time for her job at St. James Regional High School. During COVID-19 shutdowns, her commitment reached another level. To quote another colleague of hers, Mrs. Spicer was spending endless hours keeping in touch with students and families to ensure everyone was prepared to be successful in this new world of schooling. The number of students she helped during the last 2 years is unbelievable. Mrs. Spicer truly cares about her students' academics and personal emotional successes. She knows not just of students' intellectual needs, but also how to relate to them, motivate them, and most of all, inspire them. Congratulations, Mrs. Gayle Spicer. Kim Bonnell of Eric G. Lambert School was a dedicated and loved primary teacher who retired this past year. She is described as always the first to lend a helping hand when volunteers were needed. She has demonstrated her love for children and people of Churchill Falls, and her commitment to school and community has had a tremendous positive impact. Mrs. Bonnell is described as a ray of sunshine, regardless of what challenges, obstacles, or hurdles come her way. She exemplifies the importance of active involvement in the school community. The depth of her kindness for her students was not only demonstrated in her warm, friendly, and nurturing interactions with them, but can also be seen in her volunteering to open up her classroom so they could have experiences that may not otherwise have been possible. Mrs. Bonnell volunteered lunch hours to provide supervision for elementary students who participated in soccer, was involved in co-running a primary reading club, and volunteered her time to allow primary students the opportunity to build their reading skills. Congratulations, Mrs. Kim Bonnell. Thank you, Minister. Congratulations to the 2021 Ministers of Education Award recipients. Thank you. That concludes our ceremony. I ask Premier Furey, Minister Osborne, and the winners to come forward for a group photo. If any media would like to speak with the Premier or Minister or any of the recipients, we ask that you hold off until after the photo op. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thanks. I could do this for a living, but... Oh, yeah, no, it's nothing to it.
Do you want to harm me up here?
Yeah, yeah.